I wish good day to everyone. Now we are to do worksheet number 12 related to chapter number 8 non-finites given in your English practice book. So let us start it. Here we are having read the following. At very first place, she began working as a junior doctor. Next is she began to work as a junior doctor. So we see that we are using this second form of begin. Begin, began, begun. With the verb begin, we can go with both first form plus ing and two infinitives. Next is I prefer to walk down my office. I prefer to walk. And I prefer walking down to my office. So here we are also applying first form plus ing. You can go with gerund or you can go with infinitives with the verbs begin and prefer. So here we are having given below is a list of such verbs. You can look at the verbs given here and you can add up both first form plus ing and to plus base form of the verb. The verbs are begin, love, prefer, like, continue, hate, start, try, propose, learn, intend and continue. So let us start to do. The first one is done for us, love. I love reading short stories, or you can add up I love to read short stories. Similarly, continue. You can add up she continues. You can frame your own sentences as well. She continues to do the work. She continues to do the work, or you can add up she continues at the place of to do doing the work. Okay, next is start. I start to look for a new job. Or you can add up I start looking for a new job. Similarly, propose. So you can add up she proposes to complete she proposes to complete the project or you can say she proposes at the place of to complete completing the project. On next page we are having the word try. I try to find him, or you can add up I try finding him. Next is intend. They intended to conduct a theft, or you can frame the sentence likewise. They intended conducting a theft. At next we are having worksheet number 13. Here we are having hints and we have to develop a story by using these hints. Now we have to make use of infinitives, participles as well as gerunds, and while using them we can also underline. So let's go for the hints. Aman smoking in bed, sleep, suddenly woke up, sheet burning, jumped up, put the fire out, a big hole in sheet, resolve never to smoke. So Let's try to frame a story so we can add up. अब आपने ये पढ़े हैं हिंट्स, अब आपको पता चल गया कि अमन इज़ अ बॉय, ही इज़ द हीरो ऑफ द स्टोरी, और वो क्या कर रहा था, बेड पर स्मोकिंग कर रहा था, और वो स्मोकिंग करते करते ही सो जाता है, और सडनली वो कप और अचानक से उठता है जब वो क्या देखता है कि शीट जो है वो बर्न कर रही है। जम्प्ड अप, वो एकदम से उछलता है। पुट द फायर आउट, आग को बुझाता है। अ बिग होल इन शीट, और शीट पर क्या होता है, एक बड़ा सा छेद हो जाता है, होल हो जाता है। एंड ही रिजॉल्व्ड नेवर टू स्मोक, और रिजॉल्व होता है फैसला करना, निश्चय करना। वो निश्चय करता है कि वो कभी भी स्मोक नहीं करेगा। सो बाय टेकिंग द हिंट्स, गिवन हिंट्स, you can frame a short story here. It's quite easy for you to do. Now here we have do it yourself. Here we are having a paragraph, and the paragraph, this passage has not been edited. ये passage में कुछ हर लाइन में, most of the lines में कुछ ना कुछ mistake है. So we have to find out the error, underline the error, and we have to write the correct word in the given blanks. So let's start it. Fish is my favorite sport. Now the first one is done for us. Fish is my favorite sport. Fish तो मछली होती है, तो वो खेल तो नहीं है ना. So what do? We will go with fishing is my favorite sport, because we have already now well acquainted with the use of gerund. Fishing is working here as a subject, as a gerund here. Fishing is my favorite sport. I often fish for hours without, this line is having no mistake, so no blank is given. I often fish for hours without catch anything, without catching anything. So you will write the correct word here, without catching anything. Some fishermen, instead of catching fish, catch old boots and rubbish. I never get an opportunity for catch. अब first form will be followed by the preposition to catch anything. You must give up catching. You must give up catching. You must give up catching fish. My friends say, but I. अब इस लाइन में we are finding no fault, so you will apply cross mark here. Fish, my friends say, but I am interested only in sit in a boat and do nothing. Only in sitting in a boat. Only in preposition is applied only in sitting in a boat and do nothing and doing nothing and doing nothing. My aim is to fooling my friends. My aim, मेरा कहता है मेरा उद्देश्य क्या था, is to fool my friends. कहता है कि मेरा उद्देश्य जो था ना, बस अपने दोस्तों को मूर्ख बनाना था. Okay. Next is complete the following passage by filling the blanks with the correct form of non-finites. अब आपको पूरे complete non-finites का यूज़ करना है इस पैसेज में. आपको infinitive, bare infinitive, gerund, participle, you have to make use of everything. Is it okay? So let's start it. As the evening wore on, I saw the dash load of food in the hold of the ship. So कहते हैं जैसे ही शाम होने वाली थी, as the evening wore on, I saw the loading of food. I saw the loading of food in the hold of the ship. अब जहाज में जो फूड इकट्ठा होता है ना, उसको इसने देखा था. I was especially thrilled when two helicopters, कहते हैं मैं बहुत ज़्यादा thrilled होता है अभिभूत हो जाना, मतलब आश्चर्यचकित रह जाना जब आप किसी चीज़ को देखते हैं. कहते हैं when I saw two helicopters landed on the deck. अब फूड को देने के लिए 2 हेलीकॉप्टर्स आए थे डेक पर जहाज के. In the sunlight द हेलीकॉप्टर्स ग्लोड विच वॉज मीन्ट फॉर, और जिसका क्या मतलब था, विच वॉज मीन्ट फॉर, the word is given spot, so you will add up spotting, meant for spotting them easily when one is at sea. The helicopters are not allowed dash stay out in the open for fear of strong winds. The helicopter was not allowed, the verb was given stay, so not allowed to stay. अब हेलीकॉप्टर्स को ज़्यादा देर स्टे नहीं ना किया करने दिया जाता खुले में, बिकॉज बहुत तेज़ हवाएं होती हैं और समंदर में तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा तेज़ हवाएं होती हैं, सो वो क्रैश हो सकता है. फॉर फियर ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड्स, नेक्स्ट इज स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड्स डैश ब्लो दैम, स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड्स blowing them, strong winds blowing them off the deck. By evening, many scientists had gathered on the deck. They were dash and dash. They were क्या कर रहे थे? Chatting and joking. As I have told you, that when you are finding e at the last and you have to add up ing, e will be omitted. And joking with one another, वो बातें कर रहे थे और एक दूसरे के साथ हंसी मजाक कर रहे थे. Some of them were tall and hefty, some were even fit dash in a circus. Some were fit dash in a circus to be, even fit to be in a सर्कस. कुछ तो इस लायक थे कि वो सर्कस में भी फिट हो सकते थे. नाउ लेट्स कम ऑन द नेक्स्ट पेज. क्लास यहाँ पर आप एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन भी ऐड करिए. यहाँ पर आप बीइंग भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो. सम वर इन अ फिट बीइंग इन अ सर्कस. नेक्स्ट पेज इज सो फनी इन अपीयरेंस. I noticed a bearded man, and when I looked at him, he looked the other way, light a cigarette. So he started up. आप यहाँ पर भी to light और lighting, okay? You can go with both. To light or lighting a cigarette, I thought of asking. Of is applied, so asking ing will come here. I thought of asking my uncle about this strange man, but gave up. लेकिन मैंने इरादा छोड़ दिया. Dash that it might be just nothing. Thinking or to think. Both can come up. To think, और आप यहाँ पर मेंशन भी कर लीजिए थिंकिंग और टू थिंक. इट माइट बी जस्ट नथिंग. एट द सनसेट ऑल द लाइट्स ऑफ द पोर्ट वर स्विच्ड ऑन. द सी वॉज ब्यूटिफुल डैश एट. द सी वॉज ब्यूटिफुल टू लुक एट. To look at. Next is, the line is here. The anchor was then lifted and the quay began dash in the opposite direction. Yes, and the quay began to move in the opposite direction. Some people on the quay raised their hands dash to us. अब wave, raise their hands, अब क्या करेंगे उसका waving. जो हाथ हिलाते हैं ना, जैसे हम बाय बाय करते हैं, उसको कहते हैं wave their hands to us. The ship began dash sway slowly like a cradle. The ship began to sway slowly like a cradle. Cradle होते हैं झूला, अब sway होता है जैसे हिलते हुए. अब now you can see this picture. जैसे अब आप ऐसे ऐसे लहरों के साथ जहाज ऊपर नीचे होता है ना, जिगजैग, तो उसको इसलिए वर्ड यूज़ किया है यहाँ पर स्वे। सो क्लास, दिस वॉज योर चैप्टर नंबर 8 in your practice book, and the topic is non-finites. I hope that now you are well acquainted with all the rules. Just go through them by once again and try to have a clear picture of them. The more you practice, the more you gain. Thanks for watching the video. Good.